What is going on, guys? Snickel here, and today I have another Platinum Trophy video for you guys. Today I'm going to be getting the Platinum Trophy in MLB The Show 21 on the PlayStation 4. And the last trophy that I do have to get is World Series Champs, which is to win a World Series in March to October. This trophy is not awarded if completed in a local multiplayer game, practice mode, or by switching teams. Now, I do want to say that I have gotten this Platinum Trophy on the PlayStation 5, and I really do enjoy this March to October game mode. You just get to play like highlights throughout the season and make like completely irresponsible trades and everything, but it's a lot of fun. Anyway, if you guys do go on to enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. Down in the comments below, let me know if you guys have played the game, and consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification to stay up to date on all my new trophy content. Anyway, with all of that being said, let's get right into this video. I do live stream all my Platinum Trophies over on Twitch and various other games, so if you want to follow me, there's a link for that down in the description below. So like I said, I did Platinum this game on the PlayStation 5. I am going back and forth between Platinuming the MLB The Show games and Madden games, and my intention was to not do the PlayStation 4 versions of these games, but it just turned out that for the 21 series or year, I had already done one on the PS4, so I was like, I got to go back and just do the Show 21 on the PS4 as well. But anyway, with all of that being said, let's talk about the game a little bit and the trophies. So, for this trophy specifically, there is a few trophies that are related to this Road to October mode, or March to October. And it's essentially you playing through the entire season, and as you play through the season, you're able to kind of make trades and stuff and say like, hey, I need a new shortstop, or I need a new this, or I need a new that. And the computer will kind of propose these trades for certain players, and you can accept and deny them. And they're really, really unfair because, like I said, you can essentially beat the game because teams will be like, oh, well, we'll give you our best player, but you need to give up all your prospects. And you don't care because you're just playing through one season of this. So you're like, you can have every single one of my prospects. You can have every one of my farming, team players and all that. I really don't care. So you do get to kind of put together somewhat of a super team in order to win this and make it a lot easier. And you can also make the game as easy as you want to with the difficulties and sliders and things like that. So playing through and getting this trophy is really not that difficult, and anybody should be able to do it. Now, as it relates to the rest of the trophies throughout the list, they're really not that bad. There are a few trophies that can be annoying, like picking somebody off, or having a certain amount of pitches thrown at an at-bat, stuff like that. Those are a little bit easier if you have somebody to play with online, other than the at-bat one. That's kind of luck-based, which I was doing that in the classic mode. But there are those random trophies that, like picking somebody off and doing certain things that could be easier with somebody if you have a friend or somebody online, but are completely doable by yourself. I've done it on the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 versions of the game completely by myself, so it's extremely feasible. And then as for the other stuff in the game, like hitting the home runs and everything like that, that's super easy. Now, one thing I want to note is if you're going to go from the PlayStation 5 version of this game to the PlayStation 4 version, I don't know why you would go backwards, other than maybe you're like me and you're kind of dumb. No, I'm sorry. That was mean. But if you are going to play the PlayStation 5 version first and then go back and play the PlayStation 4 version, the only issue that I came upon while doing this was the home run trophy. So it kind of auto popped like all of the home run trophies, other than like a few of them. It was really weird. So what you have to do, it actually might have been all of them, but like the 100 or something. I don't know. It was very strange. So the way that I got around this was I actually had to download the game, and then I had to load the game up and play offline. So like signed out of my PlayStation account, and then get the home run trophies like locally on that PlayStation 4, and then log back in and sync it. Because if you log into this game while you're logged into your PSN account, for some reason it links it to like your PlayStation 4 save. It doesn't really ask you like, do you want to do that? So like it knows that like you have other stuff, but it doesn't pop those trophies for you. So it is a little bit annoying, but there is, again, a workaround for it, which will allow you to get those trophies if you do have that happen. Other than that, there was really nothing else in the game that was too crazy. I mean, I can't, I'm not really thinking of anything that was like driving me crazy as playing through it. It just took a little bit of time, and that's all. But again, nothing too difficult. So here we are. We're coming up to our last batter here. We actually get a double play to win this game, which is really nice, and it was a nice sweep here, I'm pretty sure. So there we go. That will win us the game, I think. No, I lied. That'll get us... Oh, he was safe at first. Okay. Man, I will say, though, playing through, I did play a decent amount. I had a decent amount of hours into the game. So this isn't something where it was like an easy handout or something. You actually do have to play the game. So there we go. There's our last strikeout and our last out. And my face cam is actually going to be covering up part of the trophy, which is great. I didn't really know that until it started to pop. So here we are, waiting. Is it going to happen? We get back to the menu. Is it going to happen? There it is. There's World Series Champs, which will then get us the Platinum Trophy, King of the Diamond. So that gets us done MLB The Show 21 on the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. But anyway, let's take a look at this list. So here it is, 100% with the Platinum, no DLC or anything. And as you're looking through the list, you're going to see that there are trophies for hitting a certain amount of home runs, not allowing a certain amount of things like random things in games. You need to get the pickoff stuff. You need to do a lot of basically play through the entire March to October stuff. And then you need to change a few settings around for like pinpoint pitching and, you know, having so many pitches during an at-bat and coming back from an 0-2 count and just random things like that. Again, a lot of it is very easy, and there are plenty of guides out there that will walk you through how to do it if you're struggling with any of it. But again, super, super easy. Anyway, here is the profile. Trophy level 592, 37%. I've got 15,082 total trophies. Got 10,069 bronze, 3,388 silver, 1,376 gold with 249 platinums. And like I said, 15,082 total trophies if you're into that numbers kind of stuff. And then here's the Platinum Trophy itself, again, just called King of the Diamond. So, again, like I said, I have been playing through the Madden and the Show games. I started at the Show 17. We're already up to the Show 21. And I'll get up to what the newest games are, but I probably won't buy them day one. But as it comes to this game, super easy. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, I don't think that there's really anything necessarily related to the online with this game, but with how these games are kind of set up, I would definitely advise to try to do it just in case there are like weird things that you do need to get. Like I think you need to have like certain celebrations or something, and those could be tied to online, so I would definitely try to get those. But anyway, other than that, I don't think there's any other online. So let's talk about some numbers here. So difficulty out of 10 in order to get this platinum. I'm going to give this like a 4 out of 10. And the only reason I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10 is if you are going for those few trophies by yourself with like the picking off and the certain amount of pitches in an at-bat and coming back from an 0-2 count to a 3-2, those can be a little tricky to get. I'm not going to lie. So if you're going for them by yourself, it's going to raise it up a little bit. Now, if you are playing this game online with somebody, those trophies can be a little bit easier, so it would lower it. But if you're doing it completely by yourself, I'd say 4 out of 10. Time it takes to get the platinum, you're probably looking at anywhere between 20 to 30 hours. Again, it's going to take the higher side if you're trying to do some of those random trophies by yourself, just because of the trials and everything that you'll have to do and the luck that you'll need to get them. But if you are able to hop on with a friend and just hop right directly into them and get them done, it'll make it a little bit easier. Most of your time is going to come from playing the March to October, and then you do need to play through the, I forget what it's called, but the single player when you create the character. You need to do that as well because you have to get bumped up to the MLB. And that comes down to just your players overall. So if you have different like gloves and that will give you like attribute boosts and stuff, that will upgrade their overall, which will then get you to go to the MLB. So just keep that in mind. So 4 out of 10, 20 to 30 hours, nothing too difficult. If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. If you have played the game, let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments below. Down in the description below, you'll find links to all types of stuff, all the platinum trophies I've gotten over the years, Trophy Hunters Gaming, where I'm posting all my trophy and collectible guides, and a bunch of other links to Twitter, Twitch, just all sorts of stuff. So if you're going to go watch or follow or do any of that, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Like I said, if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing for more trophy content like this. And I hope to see you all around sometime soon.